Alright guys, so I got all the brakes and rotors right here. I got some of the tools, most of the tools that I need to go ahead and put this all together. Go ahead and open up this box. Now, like I said, this box comes with all the stuff that I need as far as brakes, rotors. Yeah, you're gonna slot rotors, brakes, and then this right here should be, yep, parts cleaner, and then the brake fluid. So yeah, this came with literally everything that you need to replace your brakes and rotors. Mind you, like I said, I got all this for $100. Yeah, got all my brackets and everything. Okay. Boom. And then next time I get them, use this 10% discount as well. I mean, the parts already held a discount, and then you get another discount on top. That's pretty dope. All right, that all out the way. Go ahead and put these here. I'll go ahead and jack this car up. Yeah, I know I don't have a actual jack. Go ahead and get one of those soon too. But in the meantime, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, obviously, yeah, I could take this to a shop, but I'd rather do this all on my own. It's cheaper. You gotta pay anybody, and it's very simple. My personal idea.
All right, baby, you be careful out here.
Yes, sir.
They be calling.
Well, yes, sir. We'll do. To me, for the most part, this is pretty simple. You just take your tires off, and then there's a few YouTube videos out there on how to do it. So I thought my camera was on, and I went ahead and took this top one off, and then just start loosening up this bottom one down here. These are two 14 millimeters. This top one is also as well. If it starts to get loose, I didn't have the I forget the name. I didn't have the bar basically for the top one, so I went ahead and just used the pliers. And then this is supposed to be a 14 millimeter, but I went ahead and used a, what is this? I think it's a 9/16. Yeah, it's a 9/16. Went ahead and used that. I don't know like the mathematics and like the equivalents to it and stuff like that. So I went ahead and just like was real careful about it. That way I didn't sit here and strip this bolt, because I don't know how much these cost. And I don't know if you get them like ordered through Honda or whoever your person is. But yeah, went ahead and busted these loose, and you just take it off in the back, and then go ahead and sit that down. Yeah, it's good. You guys can see that. Now what this is just taking this caliper apart. I gotta clean up in this thing too. Okay. Alright, and there we go. Now with this, you can go ahead and just, my bad. If you have a bungee cord, you can attach it to a bungee cord. If not, you can just set it up here. Just be careful about it. You know, you got it right there. Just be careful. If y'all can even see that, the reason why this is leaking is because I accidentally busted this one loose, thinking it was one of these two. How? I don't know, but I did. Went ahead and tighten that back up though. And then basically you can just like take these brake pads out if you want to, See, yeah, I was already down to the metal. That's bad business. I'll show you the new ones. So I mean, yeah, night and day difference. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, that was bad. But yeah, so we're replacing them now. Some people were like, "Oh, you can get them turned or whatever," but I personally feel like if your brake pads, if your rotors are at the point to where they can go ahead and be rotated, just go ahead and replace them. There ain't no sense in doing all that extra work. Just rotate them, and take them off, replace them. If you don't have the money to do that and it's cheaper to just rotate them, then by all means, I guess go ahead and rotate them. But I recommend just go ahead and taking them off and replacing them. And if you can, pay like a little, I guess, extra 20-30 bucks, however much it is for your car specifically. Pay the extra money for the drilled and slotted ones. That way you'll go ahead and have less heat pressure on your brakes and rotors, because that way when you're braking, it just flows through it. Versus with these right here, the originals, it wears out your pads more. And yeah, I went ahead and got the ceramic coated ones. I believe they don't wear down as much, but I mean, you'll see what happens, and over time you can make your own judgment call on it. Some people say it works, some people say they don't. It all just depends on your preference, really. I mean, how you drive and where you're at and things like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, take this whole thing off, and get to the point to where I can just take this rotor off, but boom, slap a new one on, bow, and then call it a day. To be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the back ones also. I mean, I already got the stuff, so might as well just replace them. What you're gonna need to do is loosen up these two bolts back here also. Go ahead and loosen them up. Now I got a breaker bar, so it's a lot easier for me to do. Sometimes you might have to put like WD-40 on them, or like PB Blaster maybe, and just break them loose, to be honest. That's one down. You want to kind of keep your bolts and stuff like that. They're going I don't know why I was doing that, but keep your bolts in different sections where you know that they're gonna go at, which ones go where, stuff like that. Which makes it a lot easier for the whole process to go along. Did I just tighten that back up? Oh well, keep that in the video. Then boom, you got your whole little setup off. Go ahead and take the old stuff off so you can go ahead and put your new stuff on there. And then your rotor should slide right off, to be honest. Boom, just like that. Yeah, this wasn't too bad, but it did have grooves and stuff in it, so that's good that that's off now. And then you want to compress this back in also, which you'll need a clamp for. this bad boy here. Okay, so I gotta go ahead and head over to O'Reilly's right now because I gotta compress my brake calipers. But the brake caliper compressor tool that I have, the one that I showed you guys, is kind of like a C clamp, I guess you can say. You know, like compressor, C clamp, whatever. The bottom part doesn't snap in all the way, so I gotta go ahead and head over here, see if they have any for like rental, or if the price is right, I'll go ahead and just go buy one. I mean, to be honest, like, instead of trying to be cheap and like rent something, I mean, it's a smart thing. It depends on like on your whole situation. I mean, if you're really gonna use it, it's cool, bet. But if you're not really gonna use it, then I guess just rent it and then use it one time and then call it a day. But yeah, I'm gonna head over here and get this little compressor tool. That way I can go ahead and get this stuff done. I've been doing this for like, I don't know, like almost 30-40 minutes maybe, give or take. Maybe an hour, I don't know. But it's like 100 degrees outside right now, so I want to go ahead and get this done already. And like, I've been lagging on doing it, and I obviously can't do anything. I can't go anywhere, but I mean, it's obviously going to be done before the weekend. Like, that's just facts. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this part, and then I'll cook it back on once I get there. Alright, so I went ahead and got my tool. It was kind of difficult because some of them are twist-on calipers, not twist-on calipers, but to twist on to compress the brake caliper. And I mean, this little tool right here was like, after tax, about 48 bucks. So I mean, go ahead and get it, get your bang for your buck. I mean, if you only get to use it one time, if you really want to be that guy or girl, use it one time and then just take it back. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you, but I mean, it kind of makes its own money if you're gonna use it. And like, shoot, you might have a buddy or a friend or somebody that might want to use it. If you don't mind lending out your tools. Me personally, I don't know too many people nearby or around me that I let use my tools, because nobody that I really know really works on their own vehicles. I'm not saying nothing against anybody. I mean, working on your own vehicle is kind of one of those things where it's like, you can do it on your own, or you can take it to a shop. I mean, that depends on you if you got the money for it. Me personally, it's not that I don't have the money for it, it's just, I don't know, I like working on my own stuff just so I can have that on what can I say, it's not a sense of security, it's more of just like, just wanted to do it on my own, really. I mean, like I said before, with my truck, I did a lot of stuff on my own. Had my buddies obviously help me when I lived in Virginia and stuff like that. It's awesome, me personally, because it's stuff that I don't know, nobody really ever taught me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself. That way I could teach, you know, whoever else that wants to know it. That's pretty dope. This is brand new Ford Raptors with like the Roush motor, but it sounds like a V6, but I know they have like twin turbos and stuff like that. It's kind of, it sucks that they came out with, like, I'm getting off topic, but it sucks that they came out with the new Ford Raptors, where they're like, they used to be V8s, but now they're V6 twin turbos. So like, they make the same power, but they're V6s, which you have to put like another, I don't know how much the turbos are, or like how much it really is, but like put like another $5 grand or give or take into it to like get it like the same. I don't know if you guys could heard that, but yeah, it sounds almost like a Honda. Like, it sucks because it's the truck, and I mean, like, you can see that coming from a Tacoma, yeah, but nah, now like a full size freaking truck, like that's wild. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on this freeway, and I'll click it back on when I get back on. So I went ahead and already compressed this. I apologize, I keep thinking that my freaking camera's on, but yeah, went ahead and compressed this, put these 2 bolts back in on these sides right here. I went ahead and got a drill to Phillips head, and then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and put the caliper back on. Be careful with the dust shield. You got that in there. Then you get your brake pads.